Hello friends, how are you? I hope you all are doing great. Today I am sharing a DIY using waste medicine bottle caps. Before starting the video, welcome to my channel. If you like my DIY, please do consider subscribing. So first here I am taking this flower making wire, masking tape and a plier, and of course you need a scissor, which I forgot to show you. Using the plier I am cutting this wire in equal sizes. Here I am not mentioning any particular measurement for this. You can cut the wires according to your requirement. Now I will be taking this masking tape and covering the wire along with it. You might have understood what I am going to do because this type of DIY you might have seen in YouTube, even Pinterest and in Instagram. I just loved this DIY, so I just want to make it and try it by myself. So here I am sharing it with you. You can see the half portion of this wire I am covering using the masking tape. You can see how I am folding it. As I am going to create some miniature DIY, I have kept the size according to that. Similarly, I will make so many pieces according to the requirement. Using pencil, I will draw some sketch according to which I am going to cut this masking tape. Just to keep the measurement equally, I am marking this. It is not mandatory. And now using scissors, you have to cut the masking tape in the shape which is required for you. Here actually I just plan to make some money plants. So you can see I have cut the masking tape in the shape of a small heart shaped leaves. Once everything is cut, now it's time to paint this. I am using acrylic color and I am using different shades of green, yellow and even the white acrylic color to get the shade. I am just dabbing the colors and I don't know whether it will look like money plant or what, but still I am just giving shades and want to get the same color which is almost similar with this money plant. Once everything is colored, we'll leave it to dry completely. Now let's make one more plant. For that again I am using the same flower making wire and cut the wire according to the requirement. Length of the wire I have kept little bit more so that I get the desired size and shape of leaf. In the same way you have to cover this wire. 3/4 of this wire you have to cover with this masking tape, and 1/4 part I have kept it like that because we have to stick it, or you can make it as a stem also. So here I have some pieces of this masking tape and wire. And before cutting this masking tape, I am making the leaf shape using pencil so that all the pieces looks alike. You can make so many miniature plants by this technique. So here I am sharing only 3 DIY with you, and I am planning to make many more like this. And if I am going to create some more, sure I will share it in my videos. So here now it's time to color this. Here I am randomly coloring this leaves, and I don't know which plant it's going to resemble. Actually I had thought of Anglonema, and I don't know it's going to look like Anglonema or what. So without thinking about the outcome, let's do the DIY. After painting it looks very pretty, so I am so excited how it's going to turn out. So by the time it's get dry, we will prepare some more leaves for the third DIY. And you can see here in a similar way I have prepared some more leaf patterns. And here you can see the size of the leaves which I have kept because I just wanted little bit of long leaves. To get the perfect shape, here I am making the markings before cutting this masking tape. This may be a little bit of time consuming, but you will get a perfect size and shape. Actually I am planning to make some snake plant, because of which I have cut these long leaves. And now it's time to color this. So just keeping snake plant leaf in my mind, I am coloring this. You can also keep the original leaf for the reference and paint it. I am coloring it using different shades of green. Actually what happened is when I started painting, I found that some of the green color was missing. Then I found that my daughter took all the colors to her school. I started coloring using whatever the green shades with me, and I mixed some more colors to get the desired shade. And somehow I just made my all the leaves ready for the DIY. And now it's time to make some small pots. For that I am using this plastic measuring caps which comes with the liquid medicine. It is really very cute in size and even in shape. Instead of coloring it directly, I am using molded clay. I am planning to make the base little bit stronger. Instead of molded clay, you can also use wall putty dough. And also I am planning to use this wall putty dough for this DIY. If you want to see such video, please let me know in the comment. And I'll try to share it with you in some other video. Here I am applying Fevicol glue on the entire surface of this bottle cap and apply this molded clay. You can apply a thin layer of this clay on this bottle cap. So just apply it, cut the extra and cover it even from the bottom. Give a proper desired shape as you want. And if it is sticky, you can use talcum powder. Just cover the clay all over the cap. By smoothing the surface, you just give the desired shape. Once you cover this with the clay, just allow it to dry completely. Here I have covered all the caps with the clay and allow it to dry. So once it is completely dry, you will start coloring it. First we will give a base coat of gesso or white acrylic color. Then you can choose any color according to your choice to color these small pots. I have colored these 3 pots in 3 different shades. Just allow the base coat to dry completely before applying any other color. By the time these bottle caps are getting dried, we will move to the further work. Now the thing is, we have to assemble all these leaves. These leaves are dried completely and now you can see the leftover wire part. I am covering it with the masking tape to make stem. As I start winding this masking tape, I'll keep on adding one leaves petals so that it will look like in a bunch. I'm not arranging the leaves together, so I have kept a little bit of distance so that we can differentiate it. I think you can understand how I am arranging this by watching the video. And here you can see how it is arranged. Now just bend the wires to spread the leaves. And here you can see our first plant is ready. It's really cute and I'm really in love with this. Now let's arrange the second plant. And here I am taking these small leaves of money plant what I am going to create now. I am taking the wire and just covering this with masking tape and just place these leaves and again you have to cover it. Now you have to add one more leaves by keeping little bit of distance. Like how money plant is having leaves in a particular distance, you have to arrange it in the same way. I have covered even the stem of these leaves with masking tape, which will be easier and even to color and to arrange them properly. You can see how I am attaching it to the wire. I am following this method so that the leaves will not fall off and even it is very easier to color these stems. Here I am not using glue gun to stick these leaves. I would like to prefer all other glue instead of glue gun. From my experience, I feel sticking with glue gun will not keep my DIYs long lasting. It may be working very good for some others, but I just don't prefer glue gun. Okay, by talking itself, we have almost finished attaching all the leaves. Now let's assemble it in the small pots. Our pots are ready and to keep these plants inside this pot, we need some soil. For that I am using this thermocol piece and I'll just cut this according to the size of this bottle cap. Instead of thermocol piece, you can even use white cement or even wall putty dough or even clay to attach these plants inside these pots. Using thermocol pieces make your pot way lighter. Apply some glue before placing this thermocol inside this bottle cap. Among these 3 bottle caps, one bottle cap was bigger in size, so I used 2 pieces of thermocol to fix it. Now here our base is ready. Now we'll attach these plants inside these pots. First I'll fix this plant which looks like Aglaonema. Friends, do let me know whether this plant looks like Aglaonema or what, because I am a little bit confused, but I am naming it as Aglaonema. Before fixing this, I am applying some glue and just press it inside the thermocol so that it will fix properly. So our pot is almost done. Still some works are pending. I'll let you know what I am going to do. To make the base bit stronger and give a realistic look, I am applying some clay on this. I am taking thermocol and making it into small pieces. Now apply some glue and stick these thermocol pieces on the base. It will give some stone effect on the pot. You can also use some dry moss if it is available with you to cover this area, so that you will get a realistic look for your DIY. And here you can see our pot is ready. Now the coloring part is still pending, which we will do later. In the similar way, I'll attach all the other plants into the pot. But for the second DIY, first I am applying this clay on the base and then I will attach the plant to this. It will be more easier than the first method. And again I'll apply glue and attach all the thermocol balls upon this. As you done with this, we will attach the leaves. It is not necessary to wait till it get dry, or else it will not be possible for you to attach the leaves. So our pot is ready and now we will attach these leaves. I am attaching all the snake plant leaves to this. You can bend or twist these leaves to give different shape. It will give a realistic look to your plant. Once you attach all the leaves together, it's going to look very cute. Let me show the outcome at the end. Now let's attach the money plant leaves for the last pot. Following the same procedure, I am attaching these leaves to this pot. Before attaching these money plants, I have colored the stem. You can see I have many pieces of this money plant. I will just arrange it in this pot. By arranging this, we are almost done with the DIY. Now only the coloring part is pending. Here I am almost done with my DIY. So just allow it to dry completely before coloring this. Again I am using 3-4 colors to paint this. By painting it like this, it feels like as if you have covered it with moss. And to get a stony effect, I am using little bit of black acrylic color also. Once the painting is done and it is dried, we have to give a coat of varnish so that your DIY will be long lasting. Here our miniature plants are ready and here comes the final look. I just can't believe that they have turned out so cute and so beautiful, and I'm just loving them. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this DIY, let me know which is your favorite in the comment section. And don't forget to click the like button and subscribe my channel. See you soon with one more interesting DIY video. Till then, take care and bye.